I was never meant to uncover this, and neither were you. In fact, there are forces that don't want you to know what I'm about to reveal. For years, you've been trapped in a cycle unable to break free, and the reason for that is something so powerful, yet so hidden, that it's been controlling your mind without you even knowing. Right now, most people are completely unaware of it. They go through their lives thinking they're in control, but they're not. It's been operating in the background, quietly influencing every decision you make. It's something so powerful, it's shaped the way you think, the way you act, and the way you respond to the world around you. It's the reason you keep falling into the same patterns, the reason you keep making the same mistakes over and over. But what if I told you that the reason you're stuck isn't because you're weak or incapable or simply not trying hard enough? What if I told you that it's because there's something in your mind, something hidden, that's been sabotaging you all along? This secret force, it's been here all along. It's the reason you feel stuck in your own life, unable to move forward, and yet no one talks about it. They don't want you to know it exists. This force is so deeply ingrained in the way you think. It has controlled you without your conscious awareness. It's behind every self-sabotaging decision you've ever made. It's the reason you failed to stick to goals, the reason you never follow through on your best intentions. Now, you might be asking yourself, why haven't I heard about this before? Well, that's because it's not in the books. It's not part of the official narrative. They don't want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. What is cognitive dissonance? This secret force. It's called cognitive dissonance. And the worst part? It's been quietly working against you, manipulating your thoughts and actions. It's the reason you can't stick to your resolutions, why you make excuses when you know what's best for you. Here's what cognitive dissonance does. It creates a psychological conflict inside you. It's that uncomfortable feeling you get when your actions don't line up with your beliefs. Think about it. When you decide to get healthy, but then you find yourself eating that junk food again. You feel that tension, right? That's cognitive dissonance trying to keep you in line with your old patterns. Your mind doesn't like that discomfort. It doesn't like when things don't add up. So it works overtime to rationalize your actions, to smooth over the conflict, to protect you from the truth. Your mind will come up with excuses. It's okay, I've had a stressful day, or I'll do better tomorrow. How cognitive dissonance keeps you stuck. But here's the trap. That tension you feel is there for a reason. It's there to stop you from changing, to keep you locked into your current reality. Cognitive dissonance is a powerful force, and it's been controlling you, keeping you from the life you want. Every time you make a positive change, every time you try to push beyond your comfort zone, cognitive dissonance fights back. It pulls you right back into the old, familiar patterns that you've been living with for years. Think about the last time you tried to break a bad habit. Maybe you told yourself, I'm going to quit smoking, or I'm going to get in shape. But then, a few days later, you found yourself right back where you started, struggling with those same old temptations. That's cognitive dissonance at work. It doesn't want you to change, it wants you to stay the same. And it's so powerful because it works automatically. Your mind does all the work for it, creating rationalizations, justifications, and excuses to keep you stuck. How to overcome cognitive dissonance? Now, here's the secret they don't want you to know. Cognitive dissonance can be defeated. And once you understand how it works, you can take back control of your mind. The first step is to stop running from the discomfort. When you feel that tension, that unease, don't try to escape it. Don't try to justify your actions. Face it head on. Instead of avoiding the discomfort of change, learn to embrace it. That discomfort is a sign that you're breaking free from your old ways. It's a signal that you're doing something different, something that will ultimately make you stronger. The second step is to reframe your thinking. Every time you experience cognitive dissonance, ask yourself, what's the truth here? What's the reality behind the excuses you're making? Challenge the rationalizations your mind is throwing at you. By reframing your thoughts and facing that discomfort, you begin to rewire your brain. You start to break down the walls cognitive dissonance has built around you. But the truth is, cognitive dissonance is not just a psychological trick. It's a mechanism that's been designed to keep you in line. The system wants you to stay small, to stay stuck, to stay in the cycle of endless justifications. Because if you break free, well, that's when you unlock your true potential. Imagine if you could stop sabotaging yourself. Imagine if you could push through that discomfort every time to make the choices that truly align with your goals. The possibilities would be endless. You'd finally be free to live the life you've always wanted. The power to overcome cognitive dissonance is within you. It's not some far-off secret. It's something you can tap into right now and start changing your life. So, if you're ready to break free from the invisible chains that have been holding you back, take action. Embrace the discomfort, challenge your excuses, and watch as you begin to unlock your true potential.